Okay. Yo, what's up? Electus. I like that name. How's it going? I'm just getting started for today. What am I doing? That's a good question. We got potions, we got tower defense. I think my job today is to hook them up, connect them. Actually, I want to play with these lights a bit first. I think they're messing with each other in a weird way because they're set to additive and not mix, so you get these little weird circles. But I'm worried that if I change them to mix, it breaks everything. Actually, it doesn't do anything. Woo. Yeah, so this game is basically a little potion making game that ties into a tower defense game. In the morning, you get requests from the villagers that are like, help us. You use your alchemy, make some potions, hand out, solve problems, but all the problems that you don't solve, they turn into shadows at night, and then you kill them with your other magic, I guess. Yeah, it's for a game jam. It's the Pirate Software game jam. Let's try changing the blend mode. Well, the lights, the glow doesn't matter. You do not know Pirate Software. He's pretty popular. He kind of blew up recently. He's why everyone joins that jam. You don't know why everyone joins that jam, or you just don't know who the person is? Everyone joins the jam because he's popular, and he does a lot more than other people to try to support people in terms of like game developers, really into game development. So he's like, you know, laying down money, setting up sponsorships. He's trying to give some like tangible rewards, but mainly because he's popular. Let's see if I can find something about how to make Godot lights look better. Maybe it's because you're from a different country. Yeah, that probably would add to it. Let's see here. Let me try something because I think it'll be fun. Add child node. Light occluder. We'll just do this for now. We'll add on the shadow. The light occluder does nothing. Never mind. Why did the light stop working? Oh, because it's being surrounded by the occluder. Ugh. Let me go to the enemy scene and bump this shadow up because it is a little bit ugly right now. I'll just do 2. Scale that back down. It's still pixely. Is that on the towers? So Electus, what brings you in here? You looking for help on something, or you just chilling? Yeah, that definitely looks smoother and not as pixelated. Ugh. What are the mixing options that I can do? kind of fun. I'm going to just increase the enemy's base health, I think. Just so they can keep going around while I mess with things. I like the high contrast effect. Brightness is something though. Maybe it's all a bit much. Let's do 1.5 for everything. Yeah, I like how you can see their eyes in the darkness. I don't, I need to get a separate asset to make that work properly. We set the light's shadow color alpha to 0. It looks what you'd expect. Weird. It is at alpha 0. Did you do? Delete. So the point lights here are operating on layer 1, and this operates on layer 2. This operates on layer 1. I think that should be right. No. Not right. Okay, that should be right. How am I gonna do this? Well, the actual shadows look a little weird. I kind of prefer them with it off, if I'm being honest. Hmm. Let's see. That's not what I want. Okay, that won't work. Mix doesn't do what you want. I have a feeling this is not something that's easily solvable. Sprites with additive drawing mode. Okay, well. Right, 2D. We will take this as a copy. Paste. How does this interact? I do not know. So this has to be using multiply? That doesn't make sense. Sprites with additive drawing mode drawn over a screen size black rectangle, which then draws over everything else in multiplicative mode. I don't think it matters where they are. I think they're all gonna end up. Change this. Let's actually try it on something a bit more proper for it. Godot. Esto. And we'll turn off the point light for this. We will do a second salamander. Maybe it's just not strong enough. Maybe it needs to like expand. Maybe it's not big enough. That looks weird as hell. Okay, so these sprites don't actually light anything up. All right, I'm done messing with this. This is going to become too big of an issue, and I don't want to fuck everything up for that. Okay, I'm all right with this so far. Get rid of that. What are the next steps? I don't know. The next steps are sleep. Might as well just fix this. Okay. So we're going to change this to a control node. Why is this? Hmm. GitHub. Software game jam. Why is this over here? Alchemist, that's spelled wrong. Board. Realistically, this actually should be fixed dependencies. Job board. It's right there. Okay. Do health potion. Heck is wrong with you? This opens up. Okay, there we go. Now this should open. Means this should open. Nope. I gotta open up all the scenes. Thing is broken. Everything is broken. Health potion. Error can't open. Okay, how about now? Inventory item? Okay, that works. None of these do. This not loading properly? Fucking Cauldron, crafting notification. Change that always. Cauldron. Alchemist desk. Finally. Run it. Everything. Hold on, I gotta pause the music so I can hear it. Ah, I see that. There's an issue. Okay, well the sounds are still working, which is what I wanted. Ooh, whatever. It's not the way that I want to do it, but hey. If I do this now, will it not yell at me? Thank Christ. I'm just gonna copy this. Cool. Details is unimportant right now. This is the situation for a grid container. We'll put 4 columns so far. Do a VBox, do label, a texture rect, and an texture rect. Health potion. Why are you not fully expanding? Because this isn't fully expanded? What are these that are scaled up by like 3? What? Going the wrong way. Okay, so that's wrong. Team overrides, font sizes. Layout, band. Ugh. This is so annoying to fix. That should be good-ish. Let's see here. Excuse me. Jesus. I'm so sleepy. Quest. Uh, no name. Why? I'll just cut that out. Put it in here. You know what? Can I just sure button? There we go. Keep aspect centered. Local. Honestly, can I just squeeze this from the sides? Margin left and right. Oop. Why are you not shrinking? Yeah, that. Problem is that this isn't matching parent for some reason. Hello? This works much better. Yo, how's the game going? I mean, a lot of it's just been refactoring. It's nothing crazy. I've just been trying to clean up this whole thing. Why is this so big? I'll do that. Let's do this. Let's make you the scene root. What is this job board? Congratulations, your new job board. Yeah, it's not been crazy. It's just been, you know, a lot of back-end stuff. Sounds are technically working. Whatever, texture button. And I also need to go over here and change this to handle container. Yeah, and I gotta reconfigure all this too. Ugh, it's a mess. First, I want to figure out how to make this not look bad, though. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like this for now. Been fussing with it for too long. It looks okay. So we got that. Now I have to actually rehook it up to everything, so. I mean, the easy way to do it is just parent dot get parent. Oops. Let's replace this one. I think that works. Yeah. Added a few things to yours. Checkpoints, icy potion. When you contact the liquid from the potion, it makes part of the square slippery and a somewhat cool texture. Oh, that's kind of cool. Do you think you're gonna get it all done in time? Or, you know, whatever you're planning on getting done. Okay, that looks quite a bit better. Depends what all done is, yeah. I mean, that's what you gotta decide. Are you ready for the amazing changes? Woo. I don't know why it's minusing by 2. That's a problem. Oh wait, I know why. Yes, that should fix it. I didn't put a breakpoint there, you're lying. Okay, now the numbers are working right. I think I can do like this, and yeah. Then these don't have any sounds because we haven't done that yet. Mouse controls are actually very satisfying to use. Yeah, they can be. Yeah, so this bit, there it goes, yeah, freaks out. Current node name. Current node name would just be itself. I don't like any of how this is done, but I don't want to fix it all myself. Person name, where is it? Quest. Details. Unable to get person name on null instance. Oh, because it's going to... No, get parent should be right. What? I'm turning back on the music. Calm me down, Deku Palace. Okay, well, first off, let's put this in its own scene. So that's what this is. Pretty sure pop-up is its own thing. We will do a texture rect. I'm so tired today. I didn't even notice that. A talking that. Okay, so let's make... So we'll make a center container, and then we will make a V-box container. Seems to have 3 or 4. So we'll do a label as the title. We will do another... We'll do an H-box with a texture rect and a label. Easy to miss thing for sure, yeah. Where is it? There it is. Load assets. this thing. Why can't I edit any of that? That's weird. Maybe I gotta do that. Title justification is gonna be center. Do another H box with a requirement. That's the requirements. I don't know what menu that was that I just brought up. Do load assets thingy. This one is the other way. I kind of wish there was like a CSS grid thing in Godot, and I'm not cool enough to be able to add it. Okay, so text direct. The VBox is taking up the whole thing. It's justifying the center. I think I just need to give everything an expand. Tall cat. Tall cat. No more tall cat. Okay, now let me look up how to actually use Godot's pop-ups. Well, that helps nothing, so instead I am going to just ignore it. Does not have the requirements bit in here. Excuse me. Title, this will be the shadow texture. This will be the shadow name. Oh wait, this is the flavor text. Shadow texture. That should work. Get pair. Oh yeah, that's right. Hey, what's up? I am fixing code, as is my life, as is my destiny. I'm doing good. And how are you doing there? Lucas, I think? Liucus? I am tired, I am sleepy. However, we must jam. This would be here, so that would be parent. Yeah, I mean, that should be fine. Person name on. Doing well, thanks for asking. Yeah, no problem. Are you working on the jam as well? Are you doing game jam stuff? Trying to figure out how to make a wall jump happen. It seems pretty difficult. Yeah, you gotta do state machines and stuff. Do I do streaming only? No. I am from California, the United States of America. You're doing with physics? Yeah, it's... You have to have like a state, you know what I mean? It's from what, the way that I think about it in my head is that you have to have a state when you're on the ground, and then you have to jump in the air, and then you have to have a state when you're in the air that then allows you to detect contact with other things and then do a different jump based off of the normal of the wall or something like that. So you have to have at least 3 different states. But there's no jumping in the game. Well, you might want to start with that. You need walls and jumps before you do wall jumps. Button. What is your profession, Liukas? Are you a game developer, like, for your job? Or are you just doing your job right now? You want the player to be able to spin into the wall and have that propel them upwards. I don't know what spin means in this context. Let's see. Button.connect. Toggle menu. I'm very confused by this. Parent. Okay. So parent dot o dot get node. It's trying to get a reference to this. Well, that's not the way that I'd go about this. Request. Change type to pop up. Initial position, center of primary screen. Let's make this like 500 by 500. Ooh, wow, that's... Okay. Can I can do panel texture, right? Load assets, this. God, why is it so pixely? I want like the corner to hit the wall, and then by rotating down, the player gets sent up. You're gonna have to draw me a picture, dude. I have no idea what you're talking about. It sounds like you just need to like take a step back for a second. That doesn't seem to be helping anything. Okay. Can I? Why is it a viewport? Oh. Well, that makes it a lot better. Honestly, I'm just gonna leave it like that. I am gonna increase this font size though. I do have a Discord, yes. One that I should probably make more people aware of. One that I should probably check on anyways. Yeah, just go and post a picture anywhere as long as it's not something I have to ban you for. So that is that text. Why? Title. Flavor. Shadow, which will be a texture. Flavor text equals flavor, which is the weirdest way to set that up. God, so let's try to figure out the way that this gets connected. We have the job board. I can get a signal from the request once it gets clicked. The request has that information, so I gotta pass it through a signal, and then I can open up details with it. Okay, that works. That works. Theoretically shouldn't need any of that. For now, let's just test. Details dot go. That's not what I want. Thing specifically for the pop-up. It also has a show. I don't know. Let's just see what it does, because I have not worked with these before. I fixed that. Oh, now I'm... Ugh. Okay. A little annoying that that does that. But at least I know what I'm doing now. That works really well. All right, let's take a look at this. Can I like, I don't know, I want to get just the, there we go. Okay, so you hit this with your shin, you fall down, and then you face plant on the ground in your bouncy corner. So my suggestion would probably be to separate this out into its pieces. So when you're doing game dev stuff, it's very important to like separate out the things that you can. So just figure out the movement part of it right now. And then afterwards you can worry about the rotation of it. Because this whole thing looks very similar to like a wall jump or whatever, or maybe like even if it's just like rotating it so you have access to different things. It already has spin and bouncy corner and ice. Those exist. So these are like modifiers depending on if they're touching the ground or not. Is that what you're saying? Like you have, I'm assuming this blue bit is icy bits and this red bit is the bouncy bit. So what activates those? Do they have to be touching the ground, or are they just like automatically work depending no matter where they are in the square? I'm confused on the question, dude. I'm confused. I don't know what's going on here. It looks like so it looks like you have a square as your character, and that this little square is red, and that you have other squares that are blue right here. I'm saying the red bit has a bouncy material, so when it hits anything, it'll bounce. But it's a square. So it'll only ever hit something if there's a wall like right here. Okay, so there's two things that I can see here. A, you make this thing, you make this thing the regular collision and these little area collisions. And then basically, if anything touches this, it's not the square, have it react, you know, whatever way you want to. Have it like spin or bounce or do whatever. Same thing with this, right? Like if something's touching this, your friction goes down. Or you could instead separate the cube into like pieces, like this. And then draw out ray casts from each corner. And then if that ray cast hits something, you can apply the effect. Yeah, you have that. So what are you trying to do? So there's no jumping. You said you want to wall jump up here, though? Is this a random splot, or is that also bouncy? So, okay, so I think I'm starting to understand. You spin the square, and then that's how you control a character. Okay, and then you want it so that you can put the bouncy bit in this corner. It launches you up here, and then you can also bounce from there to there. Okay, so. Can I undo any of this stuff? No? Okay. Stop it. Get rid of all this. So I still think... so you have your little corner here. That's red. You have your corner there, every time you hit this, it applies a force with this direction, which translated to the box would be like that. So it would basically be whenever you touch that corner, you shoot off in the other direction. It would be very tight timing for you to be able to match that up with a corner. You know, because it's the idea of like, if you do this, it'll send you the wrong way. So you either would have to implement some sort of buffer system, or I don't know, maybe make it so you can't hit it during a spin. But if you want it to hit a corner and shoot you diagonally, you have to add in some special case for that, or you have to expect the players to be excessively precise to not miss the wall. I think the best thing to do would just to be during rotations, make it so that all of these areas are deactivated and they don't work. And so that way, only when you're locked to the orthogonal positions of like up and down and left and right will these activate. So you can go in the corner, you can rotate, and you'll have a little bit of a grace period to get in the corner, and then it will shoot you diagonally. And then you can rotate midair this way, boom, boom, hit that again on your bottom right corner and go up. You just have to make sure the spin's pretty fast. D. That's the best that I can understand from what you're doing, from what you're telling me. I don't know what that is. For now, we'll just do... I should probably do... maybe, I don't know. I believe bind v takes a list of parameters. Set text for this: title, flavor, and string. Request.person name. Request.flavor text and request.shadow. So that should connect it to set text. So whenever it's pressed, actually, dang it. Title text. Invalid set text on null instance. Oh, all of these have to change. And then if I go into details, transparent background. Actually, I can set up the is a potion name something? Potion is a string. So it doesn't actually have the images, which is annoying. Oh, okay, so you're following the mouse. This is a clever little deal. So your issue is actually conservation of... Oops. So your issue is actually conservation of energy, I think. You want to do a wall jump. Get rid of all this again. So you want to do a wall jump like this. So you want it so that your guy goes from here and then bounces again. This isn't technically possible if you're just using a raw physics engine, because when you bounce off of here, if you're conserving velocity, you won't make it. You will only get like that. You know? Basically, it'll just be, if you could jump this far, then you'll only be able to go this far away from the wall. So instead, you need to have it add a boost additionally every time it hits a wall. You could probably just have a counter so that while it's in the air, if you could detect if it's in the air, like not touching directly the ground, just have like a ray cast down or something. And then if it hits something while it's not in the air, you can boost its jump power. But yeah, there's not a, like, this is just something you're gonna have to work around because it's not physically accurate. Yeah, what I would do is I would have a counter that just goes down every time that you bounce in succession, and it does like less and less of the same jump strength. So the first time you hit the ground, you'll bounce up and it will be full whatever you have for your jump strength. The next time it'll be like 0.8, next time it'll be 0.6. So you can kind of pogo around, but not indefinitely. Yeah, or you could just try to make it so that walls get a different boost. What you can do, you can detect if the square is pointing down. So like, let's say right here is your corner that bounces. You know the angle from this to the corner, and then you also just know the global angle of down. Ooh, I need you to stop doing this. You also know what down looks like at a global level. So what you can do is you can take these two and compare them with a dot product, and that'll tell you the difference between those two. I believe it is that this is, if they're the same direction, then it's 1. If they're perpendicular, it's 0, and that works for either direction. And then if they are opposite, it's -1. And that's, if you normalize those vectors and you do the dot product, that's what it does. So with that, you could tell if you're pointing directly downward, and you can make that a wall bounce. And then if it's 0 or above, you can make it or you could even make it a shallower angle. You can make it like if it's less than a half, you could give it a stronger boost, because that means you would only be able to access this range here for a ground bounce, and then everything else would be a wall bounce. Yeah, if you want me to go over it too, you can. Okay, I have pushed out my changes. I'm going to go through these things because they're bothering me that they're all popped up. This one. Close the notification on that. I really like the interesting effect that it just looks like they're all like they are moving the shadows towards wherever. I think it's a really fun little effect. I also like the effect of the eyes in the dark, but I still need to get assets for that to work with the shadows. The eyes are great. Yeah. I like messing with lighting, so. Gotta give it a little visual pizzazz. Alright, I think I'm done with that for today. Hmm. I'll do that later. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna head out and get some food. I'm hungry. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, you can ping me in the Discord if you have any questions about the thing I was talking about, or you just want more look on your game, because it looks cool. It looks like a little fun thing. Like, I definitely see that being a little game that is interesting, changing out the different edges and stuff like that. Alright, catch you later. Thanks for hanging out.